How do you feel about a prenup?
Consider a prenup. Where she might have more money than me too. Would you get a prenup?
Absolutely, I would.
He stated if they ever got married, he wouldn't consider a prenup. And he asked her the same question live on the podcast. And she said 100% absolutely would consider a prenup. And he was like shocked. Everybody else started laughing. Then they went on to say this.
I have kids. I have kids. Whatever we get together, it's different. Whatever I have from before belongs to my kids. I mean, respectfully, that's just the way it is.
I feel like a prenuptial agreement is fair if people are already rich because the marriage laws are unfair. They're completely unfair. Like, if you come into a relationship with a certain amount of money, after you go through a divorce, you could potentially lose so much of that. So her argument is that she was married before. She have assets that belong to her and her kids. She don't want nobody coming invading and taking what belongs to her kids, basically.
Same. I don't expect anything from you either. You know that. Never did.
Wait.
Keno's like,
What the fuck she talking about?
Everybody go feel a different type of way about it. But then I asked you the same question. If he came into the relationship with an X amount of money and he asked her for a prenuptial agreement, is that more frowned upon than if a woman come in with assets and she asks for a prenuptial agreement? So do you feel like it should be even on both sides, or do you feel like it is what it is? Like,
What do you mean from before?
What do you mean? I have children. I was married before, so there's assets and things I have from before.
That he can't eat off of.
I feel like that's where people are going to see it as like unfair, because a woman can come into a relationship with nothing and leave with way more than she came into it with. But if it's flip sides and the woman is the rich one and the man gets paid, like a lot of people had a problem with Adele having to pay her ex-husband. It's just like some things are unfair, but I do feel like if you have a substantial amount of wealth, you should have a prenuptial agreement. Y'all can agree on an amount that they will receive after being married. But I just feel like the divorce and the marriage laws are extremely unfair if you are wealthy or have certain assets, because you can come in there with all this stuff you done built and it could get taken from you. Now, what y'all built together while y'all together is different, but if you coming into the relationship with money already, you should definitely have some type of prenuptial agreement.